first one out, last one in, last one out, last one something. Look at that.
Aw,
You see?
yay!
Point those at that camera.
Look.
Look
Johnny
at
boy.
those. Very cool.
Very, very
And
cool.
what are those balloons for, John?
That's for our alcohol mister, baby.
Yes.
For Bike-toberfest. Or no, Bike Week. I don't know what month
Please
I am.
don't rush or
I
push
know,
us
I
farther
know.
back.
It's Bike Week. I'm trying to keep up with everything we got going on. So, yeah. So, basically, Crazy has this machine,
Yup.
and you fill it with nice alcohol. Just takes a drop. Just a drop of alcohol. It goes into the balloons. You inhale it. It's like getting a buzz for 15 minutes.
These
And then
balloons
you're
are
good to
pretty.
drive.
And then you're good. It goes away and no residual, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we didn't even
So-
say hello. We went straight into the
went
balloons.
I know, we did.
Sorry we're late, everybody. We're as usual. We're doing a mixture of things today. We got the Orlando Predators and Psycho Fever TV. So Crazy and I are doing double duty. So Crazy had a job he had to be here for the Predators. So yes, we're back at the studio. I don't know if you can see behind us.
Good. Go to
What do
it.
you,
now.
what do you got back there?
He can go to it. He can switch film, I think.
There you go.
Yes.
So there's
Laura
our
right
yep,
there.
there's our
Yep.
coach Laura. See that? She's getting everybody in shape, and this is the squad that's going to be trying out to make the team on Saturday, which will be
Yes, it's been
shooting.
cut down.
Yep.
It's been cut down.
Oh, yeah,
This is
she's
the-
been-
This is the last cut that we're gonna have, and yeah,
So
so it's pretty cool.
yeah, so that's why we're here for that. So we had to shoot the show from here. We had one of the owners, Nate Starling. He's out there, and so
We had to do an
everybody here.
interview section, interview session, and talk to them and all that, and because it isn't just about being a dancer for the Prowlers. They have to be able to talk to people and be good for the
we
community.
want people with good personalities, people that can interact with people, and that's the whole part of the Predator experience, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Getting, just having a great time and people being together and doing their thing. So, yeah. Well,
Yeah, jumping in all kinds of things.
we didn't even get a chance to answer. How'd the interviews go?
Interviews went great.
Good.
They're actually, it's going to be tough from this to get down to the last.
12.
Yep.
How many are out there?
I think we have 15 we're down to.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
The pressure's
And
on.
five were going to be gone, right? Because isn't the team 10, right?
12.
12.
12.
Yeah.
So 3.
12.
Yeah, so
But now a
three
couple could make ambassadors
ambassadors
Yeah.
to do, yep.
for stuff with us. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some
And
pressure
it's
on it,
tough.
that's for sure.
But
Yeah.
anyway, what else? What's everybody got going on? I mean, I know Shawn ain't got nothing going on right now.
Yeah, and you don't have anything going on, and then my assistant doesn't have anything going on, and then IT when we bug. So now it's that
everybody's
time where
bored.
it's like
Everybody's bored.
Psycho Fever TV Predators. To be honest with you, I don't know what shirt to put on half the time anymore.
We just might have to match them together.
I have to do this
Yeah.
because it is, but it's Psycho Fever
Yep.
TV night, and I'm like,
Hey,
oh,
at
whatever.
least our colors are very similar,
Yes.
so we can cross over and do it
Yes,
well.
we can do whatever we want.
Yes.
There's no judging. Like when we went this Saturday to Leesburg, where was it at? At the
But
Harley.
we went to 2 places. We went to Gator Harley in Leesburg, and then we also went to Ormond Beach, where the Beaver Bar is, to go see Heavy and Midwest Motorcycles.
So that's where I was.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're kicking it in. Everything's starting. Hey, the weather's actually, we're having like some of the
Oh.
highest days,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
record-setting
I was
heat.
driving the bike up. It was a nice ride going to going up to Ormond that day.
Oh, yeah.
The weather was beautiful.
We all thought you kept going.
Oh, I know. I know.
I had a wonderful ride with you. It was the perfect weather. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. It was like as clear as a bell. You couldn't have asked for better riding weather that day.
We only had one little hiccup. We'll have to take care of that. That's your helmet.
Yeah, my helmet's a little. Well, first of all, it's not my helmet.
That's the first problem.
That's number one.
Yep.
I was Manly and Elisa, thank you so much, Manly. You were kind enough to let me have it, but I don't have as big of a melon as you do, bro.
I'm riding. I keep seeing her hand go up like this. Like, what's she doing?
Because like I was scared to death that like the visor or like something would like the air would come through and like push it back, throw me back, throw you off, and so I kept like trying to push it forward to keep us safe.
Yeah, no, we did good. We managed through the ride. But,
like seriously, I was like choking myself out, like tightening that strap. I mean, I would have probably had to wear like 20 bandanas to make that thing fit.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people at both.
Yep.
Good crowd. In the morning, we didn't think there was going to be that many.
Donna Lynn was a little nervous.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then it turned out great.
Yep. And good. What was the ride for, that one? That was for
Wounded
the
vet.
Wounded vet.
Yep.
Right? Double amputee.
Chad, his name was
Yep.
Chad, right?
Double
We talked to Chad, and he was,
Yep.
which we are going to be bringing him out at the Predators. We told him, on veterans, when we do the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, there's 2 more guys.
The Coast Guard. Oh, I wasn't listening to him.
Yeah,
The
Coast
Coast Guard.
Guard and-
Who'd you say? The Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy, Coast
I
Guard.
just was testing
I got
to see if he's
No,
listening
you're missing
to me.
one. You're missing one.
Wait, what'd I do?
Space!
Oh,
Lord.
God
The
damn.
final frontier.
Anyway,
Oh, man.
Which we got a
and,
nice
and then you say that, and I think it's Steve Carell.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
He's got a show, Space
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but we had a great crowd at that, and then this great crowd, and then we saw Donna Lynn, who was putting on the USO ride. We saw her at Heavy's thing.
Yep.
Yep.
So
They had a great crowd up there. The weather was beautiful. Band was good. Wearing your cousin's shirt.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Grindstone Sinners. I go, wait a minute, who's playing? That's my cousin's band, and it was what are they? The Green Tree Brothers.
That was at Midwest.
Yeah, and he was wearing, so I was like, what? But yeah, no, he goes, I go, you know them? Yeah, they're good. I go, cool. But we're gonna rush through today because they need this room back, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well,
So-
because we had to do it here. We have to, we didn't have time to pack up, go to Yates, and start over.
Yeah.
So Laura needs the room because she does a little bit of critiquing with the girls about certain things, and so we have to be packed up by 9. So,
Yeah.
but we're good. What else?
I think we can go right into the first clip.
Yeah. And then
Britt's
we
gonna
can-
throw it.
All right. Ready?
All right, everybody. This is somebody you don't even need an introduction to, but I'll do it anyways. This is our good buddy Heavy from Midwest Motorcycles. How you doing, bud?
Good, brother. How's Cycle Fever doing?
We're doing well. Thank
Good,
you.
good. We are too. Another great turnout.
Yes, amazing. I mean, we've watched you go from like this through COVID, the whole thing, and here we are. Everything is in full swing.
I got one thing to say about that.
What's up?
Fuck COVID.
Yes.
I don't think I say that on TV, but I just did.
Yeah, you can.
No,
Okay.
but you were rolling strong through that whole thing.
Yeah,
I just want to say.
Yeah, we were just
Amazing.
like this to COVID. Fuck that.
Absolutely.
So how many bikes do you have in the competition today?
We lost count a long time ago, so it's been a very difficult morning. They just keep coming. We closed off the entrance at about 10 o'clock, and people just keep coming. Heavy, please, I came 40 miles. Heavy, I worked on this bike for 6 months. And I just keep adding bikes, so I don't know anymore how many bikes are in the show. It's a wild turnout today.
I'll tell you what, it was a long block. I got some good shots. You got a hell of a lot of bikes in there, Heavy, as always. So, listen, man. So, this is what, the 29th?
It's Midwest Motorcycles' 29th anniversary. This is our 10th consecutive year at the Beaver Bar for this show, but Midwest Motorcycles celebrating 29 years in business today.
Hang on.
And the Beaver Bar's
Thank
always been great.
Yeah. Well, the Beaver Bar's been very kind to us, and the Beaver Bar has a bar in Daytona, and we have a bike shop in Daytona. The Beaver Bar has a bar in Sturgis, and we have a shop in Sturgis. The Beaver Bar has one in Myrtle Beach, and we have one in Myrtle Beach. So everywhere we go, we turn around, and there they are.
There you go.
So, let me tell you something. We come down here whenever we have someone that comes out and visits and wants to take a ride. We bring them over to Heavy's place to rent a bike, and then we take rides and we do our thing because not everybody can get their bike here from up north. So my uncle actually came into town last year, brought him over to Heavy's place, Heavy put him on a sweet bike. went for the ride, came back, he ended up buying the damn thing. So, listen, thanks for that, man.
Awesome,
He loves it. He's out. He's not doing much riding right now in Rochester, but he can't wait to get back on it. And you guys have your bikes are in phenomenal condition.
So we're getting a lot of notoriety for building custom motorcycles and restoring antique motorcycles, but a lot of people don't know that we invented motorcycle rentals. So in 1994, we were the first corporation to ever rent motorcycles. So we are the inventors of motorcycle rentals or Harley-Davidson rentals.
But you rent to buy too.
Well,
right?
It's not typically how we do it, but yes, we can.
That's what happened there.
Yeah, it does happen from time to time, but
yeah, he rented it and bought it. We didn't pull on payments, but yeah.
So we have a sales department, we have a rental department, so it does happen from time to time, but it's not typically run that way. That's a unique situation.
Okay.
So, well, we got something that she's got to hit you with. But as always, we always love that you have us out here. You always have a great event. You're just a great guy, man. We appreciate
you.
Takes one to know one.
So I'll let you know if I hear one. But yeah, you've always been very great to us.
Thank you.
And tell people how they can find you.
Okay, so the Daytona store is located at the corner of Main Street and Beach Street. The phone number is 386-257-6265, and the web is www.midwestmotorcycle.com.
You know what? Real quick. The trophies that they do here, that's something we didn't even discuss real quick, how unique they are. I got shots of them because we'll put them up. But how many guys you have custom make those?
So the main guy is Jared over there that made them almost all of them this year.
Oh, wow.
We have 4 fabricators in the shop, but Jared has really turned out to be the best one. So over the years, there's been probably 15 or 16 different guys that have done them over the years, but it's weeded down to Jared's just been the best one, and he is a phenomenal welder. That is his trade, and that's what he does for Midwest Motorcycle is all the welding, and he's the best welder I've ever seen in my life, and a great kid, and he fits in good to the team, and we couldn't be happier.
What do you guys think of these trophies here? They're all hand-built. How do you like these trophies? So Jared here is the welder at the shop, and he's the guy who does all the welding, and he is an amazing talented welder. So thanks so much.
That's something to say if you say he's the best welder you've ever seen, because you've been around a lot of welding, man.
He's really talented welder. All the guys that we've got are quite talented. I take a lot of credit at the shop, but I've turned into the quarterback now, so I'm kind of like Count's Customs now. I don't do much work anymore. I'm more in the spotlight, running things, managing things. It's come to a point where I don't do much anymore at the shop. But
well, brother, as always, man, thank you. You're a great guy. We love having you. Thank you very much.
I love you.
Everybody at Midwest Motorcycles, please check.
Hey.
Oh, listen, IT, great job. They're cutting in when he was talking about, oh man, what's the young man's name? They did the trophies, Jared and all that stuff. So yeah, good job. He did a great job. Jared did all those trophies this year by himself.
Wow.
No, all the other guys used to do it.
Yeah,
he did it himself.
He did it all.
Did it all.
That was pretty cool. I mean, they made it out of spark plugs. You got the camshaft, you got the bearing, you got the crankshaft.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool, Then on the other ones, you got pistons and, valves. I mean, it's really cool the way they do it.
And he goes, all we do is when we get parts that, don't work anymore, or we got it, instead of tossing them, I put them to the side, then I start thinking what I'm going to do with them.
There you go.
Shit.
Upcycle. Yeah. Make it a unique trophy. They're different every time, and like you could start a collection. They all be different.
So that was our Sunday, and they had a good crowd.
Yeah, they did.
We were cracking up. Brittany and I pull in. John was already there. IT was walking in. He was ahead of us. We're pulling in. And here's the one thing about this. You got to think quick, because bikes are coming and going this way, that way. You're trying to figure out how to park and whatnot. Okay. And Brittany and I got lucky because Heavy was right there, and he goes, you just park right there in front of that Cadillac.
Yep. Rockstar Park.
Shawn, you just park right there. And everybody's like behind me, like, what? I'm like, sweet. So we just pull right there. We got our own little spot. And then this other guy coming in, he's confused. He's like, do I park there? Do I park there? All of a sudden, Heavy's yelling at him, right? Get your ass moving. Move.
Yeah, it was funny.
And then after he gets him parked, he goes, I think that went pretty well. Isn't that what he said? I think that went pretty well.
Yep.
So then we're doing, actually, was it that interview? No, it wasn't that interview. And I look up, and here comes Crazy.
Yep.
Right in. And he gets a prime spot, too.
Of course.
Of course. Everybody knows Crazy.
But I make sure I park the other way.
Yep.
I had to park the opposite way every bike was.
You like to stand out in the crowd, man.
I want to be special.
You are special.
So then there was, then there was a motorcycle group that I won't mention any names. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
That pulled in, and people were like, "All right, get the hell out of the way. Let them park wherever they want. Let them park wherever they want."
You go. You do your
They
thing.
were all great. Everybody was great. So nope, we had a good time with that one, and that was
That was Sunday. Yeah.
that was what, the ninth one. Was
Oh,
that
no,
his ninth?
29th.
29th. I knew there was
It
a
was the
9 in there.
29th anniversary of Midwest Motorcycle.
Okay, and actually that one has a special meaning for us.
Sure does.
It's not where I met Shawn, but it's where I met his dad.
I'm sorry.
And Cycle Fever TV, and the rest was history. When we went from there to the flat track racing,
Yes, we did.
that was the next thing
Yep.
we did at the Speedway. And but yeah, it was funny as hell. And it was your buddy. What was
JD.
It was JD. He was at the
Yeah.
bar eating and drinking.
We couldn't find him.
while they needed help on the show, and he was busy.
He was eating. So we grabbed Crazy. Crazy starts talking to everybody. It was fantastic. So, and there you go. A
Yep,
star
the
is
rest is
born, and
history.
the rest
Yep.
is history.
Started right at the bathroom.
Yep. Yeah. People laugh, but that's really the first when we did it that year. They had us park the van right there next to the portalettes. So that's how we hijack.
You can get in front
You
of
do
it. Yeah,
whatever you
you're
need
good.
to do. You're sure. This is
People
your
jump
place.
in.
There you go. There's
It
our
don't matter.
coach. There's Laura. She's the primo
Just doing
coach
her
in the
job.
all NAL. That's it.
Yep.
She
The
is.
two-time NAL
It's
champion.
your
That's it.
place.
That's it.
Don't be
Going
sorry.
for our
It's your
three-peat.
We're
place.
not going to mess up the
Going
third.
for the three-peat. But yeah, so we really were by the portalettes, and that's how we'd hijack people coming in and out and get them to talk. Now in the beginning, right, we couldn't get many people to talk, right?
Yeah.
But then as the day wore on, what happened?
Oh, yeah. Everybody wanted to
The more they drank, the more they talked. We got some really good stuff. I think someone tried to bring you in there with them that did an interview at one point. So,
Hard pass on that.
yeah, no, it was good.
It was fun.
We always have a great time. Heavy's a great guy, so we always have a blast with him. What do
I
we
love
got for
Heavy.
the next one?
I don't know. Are we just throwing it out and you're gonna play something? Oh,
He
I'm sorry.
told
Oh,
you, but-
oh, he did. Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, me? We're gonna throw it. Just go to the girls.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're here now with the infamous Jared. You guys all heard Heavy talk about him. We got a chance to grab him. Poor guy was nervous because he had a drink in his hand. I said, we do all our shows with drinks in our hands usually, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So, Jared, I got to tell you, man, Heavy was over there just putting on the praise for you, saying what a great welder you are, but not only that, what a great job you did with all the trophies this year. So how much time, and tell us a little bit about that, man.
It's taken each trophy's kind of got its own, certain time limit. Certain things take a little longer than others.
Yes.
Some of the bigger ones have taken me at least a good full day of putting effort into. Some of the other I could do a couple in a day. But what stands out to most really is everything that's come off of it has been actually used in a vehicle or a motorcycle or, an engine rebuild. Like if something's been broken, we'll throw it in a dumpster and rebuild the motor, engine, whatever, replace all the parts. But I've been saving all the cool looking parts off the dumpster for the past couple months, and I don't know how or where I come up with the ideas. I just start just gluing stuff together, making it look cool, dude. I mean, the motto is like if it should never be on a welding table, then I'm gonna weld it together. So
I got to say, you've done a great job repurposing things. You're obviously a very creative individual,
sir.
because those are some outstanding trophies.
thank you.
Great
yeah.
job.
A lot of people have, want some stuff for their man caves, and I really appreciate it over the years. And I think this is my third year doing it for Heavy. The first year I started, I only made a couple, and he was so impressed with it. He says I'm in charge of that from now on. So
That's a good thing and a bad thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I look forward to it every year just because it's a real unique opportunity for me to kind of show off some of my skills. And, you know, I mean, there isn't really anybody around doing anything like this, you know.
No, they're really good.
So, you know, if you've got a cool-ass bike, you should get a cool-ass trophy. That's how I look at it, you know.
That's very true. That's very true. You say that, and I see our own Crazy, one of our hosts, is riding in right now. He's going to probably want you to customize one for him.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like, a lot of the, you know, I mean, if everybody thinks of a trophy, they think of, like, you know, the golden bowling guy.
Yeah.
We were like, you know, we're way past that level here.
No,
So
too creative for that. Well, Jared,
yeah,
thanks, buddy, man.
Thank you very much.
They're fantastic, and
Thank
keep
you.
up the great work.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
All
lot.
right. Hey, so that's Jared, trophy
Awesome.
builder extraordinaire.
He did a great job. I mean, I loved them all, and that's pretty
They
cool
were
the way
awesome.
takes the old parts and makes beautiful trophies out of them.
His
He made
mom-
them so they spin and everything.
Yeah, the first one that
pistons.
went was my favorite one because it was the real tall one that
Oh,
had,
that
yeah,
had all the
yeah,
spark
and
plugs.
it's yeah, that was my
You
favorite.
put the spark plugs in a ball, and then the crankshaft spun around.
Yeah, very
His
cool.
mom was very proud of him. She was very nice.
I'm
She
proud.
came up. Me too. That was a
Right?
lot of
Did a
trophies.
great
one
job.
person.
Yeah.
But she came up, and I'm like, I'm finally figured it out. I go, is this your PR person? That's his mom. She was very sweet, very
Did a
nice.
heck of a job, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And Jared he's a good guy, and Heavy says he's one of the best welders he's ever seen. And you know Heavy's been around some welders,
Yeah.
man. So kudo and great job, and can't wait to see what you got next year, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Good.
So then luckily for us, we could kind of be in one little area because it was so packed everywhere else.
Yeah.
So we could kind of do our interviews. We staked out a little spot. We stayed there for a lot of the interviews, and we just moved right around the corner. And then we have another one coming up from right there, right?
Go ahead.
All
Let's
right,
throw it.
let's
We'll
do
talk
it.
to him when he gets back.
Hey, everybody. Shawn and Brittani here with another one of our buddies. Now, you guys know him from Daytona HD Wheelies, probably, but we know him by that, and we also know him by the name Doug. Doug, how you doing, pal?
Getting old, you know, 1 foot in the grave.
Which one?
I chose the left one.
Okay.
They said I had to lose 15 pounds.
I just want to be sure, you know,
Yeah,
might as
yeah,
well
yeah.
make the right choice.
Yeah, quick 15-pound loss. The doctor said I met it out then. It was good, you know.
There you go.
So listen, there's been so much going on. I don't even think we've seen you since this event last year.
Yeah, been pretty busy. As you mentioned, Daytona HD Wheelies, doing all this stunt stuff. We have the high-def stunt team, and then I'm also the head of performance at Seminole Harley. This is where this bike came from. This is one of our El Diablos that we just built. And I also own OF Performance. So a lot of guys, everybody remembers me from the Triple D Motorcycles days, building bikes. Well, now I have a manufacturing facility, and I manufacture product for the Milwaukee Eights.
Nice.
Wow. Wow. So how long, when was that open and where is it?
So OF Performance started February of last year, so we just hit our 1 year. We invented a tap-it plate that takes over the broken bolt inside the Milwaukee Eights, helps fix everything up. And you can find us at www.ofperformance.com or on Instagram at tapitright.
All right. Well, listen, you know we follow you. But
For a while.
Brittani follows you, so she wants to know about a certain somebody. Go ahead, Brittani.
Yeah, so we know that your daughter's a rider. Like, how is all of that going?
How's that going? Well, between the calls from Child Protective Services, because I got a 5-year-old on a bagger doing circles, and then she's doing dirt.
Oh, for shame.
I know, terrible thing, right? Hey, listen, we do well with it. So what is cool is my daughter goes to all the stunt shows with us, does a lot of really cool stuff with us there. But every time we take her to a show, we ask for a little bit more in our contract, and I put it into a piggy bank for her. That's for her to buy her first Sportster with.
Well, if you need a glam squad.
So yeah.
For her.
You can come over and do her hair.
Yeah,
You can do her hair. There you go.
She was talking about me and IT and
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. What you gonna do? Buff your head?
She's got a lot to do.
Hey.
A lot to do.
There's no fixing
There's
this.
no help in that. Well, that's it. That's it.
So, how many custom bikes you been putting out?
Oh man, so down at Seminole, we've been building the shit out of them. I won't even lie. We have here, this is the El Diablo. I have a CVO Road Glide behind me. We run the Revolution Performance motors, the cylinder kits. They're a Nikasil cylinder. The Milwaukee 8 runs really hot, so this runs 30 to 60 degrees cooler. But what's nice is on this build behind me, I'm making 146 horses and 150 foot-pounds of torque. torque. So, I mean, it is an absolute monster. So if you guys need a build, you can contact us through ofperformance.com, contact Seminole Harley Davidson, or just ask for the one-legged guy at the dealership. You know, it's pretty easy.
That's how we all ask for you. We go, the guy with one leg that does everything.
Old hop-along, right?
That's it. The one that parks his bike, the only one that can park his bike.
Lays it sideways.
Over there. Yeah, exactly.
I gotta let everybody know I'm here.
So now, when you say you're at Seminole Harley, right?
Yeah.
Are you working for Seminole Harley, or are you doing
So we have-
customization? How's that working?
So we have Spearhead Performance there, and Spearhead Performance is our full-on performance department, and I head up all of that. So we go through, you come in, you buy a bike, and if you start in a base platform bike like this bronze one over here, then we take it and we build it up for you. So we get budget builds. So we do a little bit of everything. What I focus on is the horsepower and torque, but I also focus on the handling, so bars and suspension. What everybody forgets to throw into these bikes is bars and suspension. These Harleys just don't handle well stock, and we can help a lot of that. As I call it, a lot of these guys will know it. When you go around the corner on the bagger, that fat girl shake that she does to the corner, I can get rid of all that. Listen there, Slim. You're all right. Come on. There it is. Pretty sure that's sexual harassment. I'm gonna fall down, take my leg off, blow my rape whistle.
So, yeah, you guys miss Crazy. He's having more fun on the other side with IT. This is only stuff we can show. That side we can't show what's going on.
Crazy twerk.
I know.
It's weird he's wearing a thong.
Yeah. Actually, not really. Not really. Maybe to you, first time, I don't know. First time you saw the Predator thong?
Yeah.
Bring out the gimp.
Yeah. Flash it out.
But anyways, Doug, thanks as always, man.
No, I
love your work, love everything, love following you.
I appreciate you guys. Hey, listen, March 11th, second Saturday of Bike Week, after the King of Baggers, we are doing a party at Volusia Top Gun, and we're doing stunt shows. It's from 6 to 11 p.m. Volusia Top Gun, food, booze, we got women, we got guns. It don't get no better than that. Daytona Bike Week 2023. You guys better be ready. Watch Cycle Fever TV. Let them know. Keep for your updates. It's coming, baby.
Here's what I like. You just put the pressure on IT to be sure this is edited and on before Bike Week.
So no pressure. I need this.
I know.
All right,
Chop,
man. So can you get a few people in there or what?
So, yeah. Listen, we're gonna. I know my max capacity is like 1,800 people. So we're gonna have everybody out there from B-Twin Visionary, a lot of guys from Clockworks, and everything, a lot of the race teams.
Nice.
So we'll be out there rocking and rolling.
Excellent. All right.
Well, thank God we
check
can
it out.
phone a friend.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, let us know, guys.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it,
You
guys.
Have a
Thank
great
you
one.
so much.
Thanks, guys.
It's so good to see you.
Check them out.
Hello, welcome back.
8 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I mean, HD is in. He's got his hands and foot.
That's right. He does. He does.
Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
making you laugh.
Good news
For
is,
your music.
good news. Doug's good enough with that. He'd get a kick out of it. He would have said it himself. So
I know.
please don't think we're doing anything out of context. And obviously, when you saw the interview, you heard he's the first one to talk about his good leg and all that good
Oh
stuff.
yeah, one foot in the grave.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And, his bike's the only one laying on the side, of course, that,
We laugh. We can always tell when he's at an event we're at because we see a bike laying on its side. We're like, only one person we know parks their bike like that.
Yep, don't
That's
touch it. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's it. So, and then IT, great job pulling that out of thin air. He was talking about his flyer.
and
Yeah.
John
And we
pulls
were
it up. There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Look at it.
Well,
IT found it. So, yep. You guys are going to be, Brett, are you guys going to be at an event? Because we've got, John and I will be in Eustis for a parade. And then you guys have a ride.
yep, we're gonna be at the Bikers Against Trafficking ride at Seminole Harley Davidson, which is where HD actually, works and does all the modifications and whatnot on the bikes. And so I told him that we'd be there, and we look forward to seeing him. And of course, we look forward to seeing everybody from Bikers Against Trafficking. It's a great cause there. So, yeah, we've got a full schedule this coming weekend.
There you go.
Now,
We'll be in the parade.
there's said pancakes. It said pancakes where they're going.
Oopsies.
I saw that. Damn it.
Oh well.
John, we're going to have to make a stop. But we're going to have a great time at George Fest.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we have something after George Fest. I mean, we got a lot going on. Same day.
Yep.
So we got 3 things going on in one day.
So-
We're going to divide and conquer and then regroup.
That's
Well,
it.
hey, at
on,
least we-
you know what, this.
At least we knocked one off the list from last year, because last year there were 4 different things
Oh,
happening, and we had to like split up, and it was a whole thing. And IT and I will actually get to be at Ryder Park this year, so that'll be good.
Yeah, last year for this event, I didn't officially work for the Predators last year, but we do our special events, and you and I went to an event, and we came back, crashed at my house. Then we're sitting there, and I'm just, you just start relaxing. Then John's phone goes, "Diddly." He goes, "What? Shawn's got a camera." I go, "What?" I go, "No, I don't. No, I don't." "Yeah, he'll bring it. Get your camera." I go, "Oh man, I haven't shot anything in forever." So we had an incident with the camera person went, he couldn't make it,
Yep.
and then I thought I was just gonna,
Malfunction.
I thought I was just gonna cruise right into just watching some dancing. Didn't work
No.
out that way. So I was running from 2 cameras side to side, getting that done. Because poor Mikey, that's when he had
The stroke.
his stroke,
Yeah.
so he couldn't
Yeah,
help.
he couldn't help.
At least he said he had a stroke. I think he was just sitting there drinking his Coke. But we love you, Mikey. I know you had
Coke
a
and
stroke.
stroke do sound
Exactly,
whatever, but
So we've got another busy one.
yeah.
Yep, another busy one coming up. And by the way, HD, one of our biggest, most viewed shows. I forget what it's up to, but over 16,000, I thought, views. But yeah, it was about a birthday party that was in Port Orange. Some little boy, and they came there and they did their tricks in the middle of the road and everything. It was pretty cool. So that was HD's a good guy.
No, he is a very good guy. Yeah, and he unfortunately had that accident doing the stunt riding and stuff, but didn't stop him.
Nope.
No.
He got better. He healed. Took a little while, and here's a guy who was a veteran, military veteran, survived all that, went through all that, came back, and he'll be the first to tell you. You guys told me I was going to do something stupid and get hurt. You were right. I should have listened.
Aw.
But now he's still doing it, and he's got
Yeah.
a little sidekick, right?
Yep. It's his daughter does all, does the writing too. So it's pretty cool.
Yep, bringing her there. Yep.
Yep.
They're great to watch.
His whole business is growing. His other ventures, so he's just gonna keep at it, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got a manufacturing plant now or something, or he manufactures the parts over by you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, a great guy.
Busy guy.
Yes, he is. Great guy. Great guy. So that was our rides, pretty much. What else? What do we got?
Do we have any other
Well,
ones?
we also have, I think, something from a friend of ours in another country.
Another country.
Or did I ruin that?
We've got.
Just watch.
Just watch.
We're pissing John off.
Hey everybody, it's Brittany with Cycle Fever TV, and we just ran into our friend.
John from
John.
Mall's Mount Moonshine.
Hey guys, if you don't remember, IT and I went out to Ma's Moonshine out in Mount Dora to go sample some of their awesome moonshines. I did that flight and it was amazing. And strangely enough, I love the pickle shot.
Hey, that's my favorite.
It is. I love it. Like, you wouldn't think that pickle shots are good, but there's something about that savory and that salty, and I guess like pickle brine actually like kind of helps you a little bit with that,
The acid.
nasty little hangover part.
I think I call it the Lay's chips of alcohol because you can't do just one.
There you go. But those flights are awesome. Your son explained everything beautifully. It was wonderful. And dude, that white lightning though.
He teed the moonshine, so he knows a little bit about it.
There you go. Well, we know a little bit about moonshine. We get some from our little mountain man up in West Virginia.
Right.
And then we got you. So we're covered. Our base is...
Our roots are out of West Virginia, so people think it's Florida. No, this is West Virginia moonshine, so it's the right stuff.
It's the good stuff. But all the flavors, you had the blueberry, the apple pie, all that. It was so
Well, they just
good.
put the new flavor in for Valentine's, which is probably, as soon as it's sold out, it's gone. It's strawberry white chocolate, I think.
What do you mean you have strawberry white chocolate and you've been holding out on me?
I should have brought stuff. I knew just here.
Oh,
I'd
my
pack some away.
Oh my God. How are things over there?
Good. It's we're doing really well. It's like I said, we're getting ready to move into the villages and start a new one there. So
I was just saying, like, you got to get the villages, man, because everybody there
Brittani.
Well, I tell you what, all the people come from the villages to the shop. Every one of them say, hurry, 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 hurry.
Absolutely.
We're tired of making the drive.
I'm just saying you are going to do fantastic there. I'm so glad things are going well over in Mount Dora. Moz Mountain Moonshine, if you haven't checked it out, you need to. John, his wife, his whole family, it's a family-run operation. It's absolutely amazing. Be sure to do the free flight so that you can sample everything and get a little feel as to what you like. They have all the flavors, and also what's even cooler is they have the mixed moonshine drinks, which, like, I didn't get a chance to try them, but I heard they were pretty delectable.
Well, we're putting in a daiquiri machine too, so you're gonna have a daiquiri moonshine. So yeah.
Why am I hearing about the strawberry white chocolate and the daiquiri machine now?
The daiquiri's brand new. You're on the cutting edge of this.
Okay, but you need to invite me out so I can go try it because I'm probably going to be your best customer.
You've got an open invitation anytime you guys want to come. I'll tell Vic and him take care of you guys when you get there.
Oh my God! Well, please tell everybody I said hello. Gisette, everybody, at Moz Mountain Moonshine in Mount Dora, be sure to check it out. Also, when they open up in the villages, all you village people, you need to go check it out.
Come see us.
All right, it's good to see you again. Oh,
Hello.
Sad.
All right, so
Oh boy.
JJ,
Yes.
let's get back to business here, folks.
Yeah.
So JJ, great guy. We met
He's
him
awesome.
at the Ace, and he came on, showed us his Kawasaki he had, beautiful bike.
Yep.
And then we ended up bringing him on a show because
He was getting ready to open up his little business over there in Mount Dora. I guess it used to be like the building was built from the Sears catalog out in Mount Dora, and like every piece of this building came from the Sears catalog and was put together, and had been a couple other things, and they were just starting to open up Moz Mountain Moonshine there. And I mean, it's a cool place.
It is very cool.
It's really cool, and it's like family owned and operated. His son was the one that actually like did the moonshine flight with us and explained everything for us. It was really cool.
you know, every time I think him, what do I think of, Brittany?
The pickle shot. Can't stop. I know.
I don't even want to repeat.
We're gonna get a jar of pickles, like, and I'll eat them too.
Yeah. So no, you didn't eat those, but the way you explained them killed me the last time. So I'm not.
You know, I'm always good for some comedic relief somewhere.
You are.
There you go.
But I like it's really cute when you guys are showing the footage when you guys went in there for the flights and stuff. And it was like a Cracker Barrel for alcohol.
It basically it was, because they had the jars all over, in every wall, and then they had like the stickers that you could get, and then they had the T-shirts and the this, the that, and it did look like a little bit like a little mini alcoholic Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, and I love that they have the mixed moonshine drinks. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to try one because it got so busy. I missed my opportunity, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying it the next time I go out there. So
it's like Disney. You know what rides you've been on? Now you can try some new ones.
There you go.
pickle rides.
You and I got to get out there. Something came up every time, and then we haven't made it, but we'll make it out. And did he say he was opening another one? He was looking at opening another one, I think.
Yeah.
Do we know where?
Do you? IT stop. Like, just tell us. Because you've been watching. Okay, there you go.
Villages.
Like, the village. That's
Yes.
right. The villages.
Yes.
There you go, Lady Lake Village.
Oh yeah, that's right. The daiquiri machine and the whole thing. The villages. I'm like, of course you're gonna have like a bunch of like older people that just want to party and drink, and perfect.
Well, see, you got to remember though, John remembers everything because he sees it over and over.
That's right.
And we're drinking while we're doing this. and I do it one time. And then John's cutting it.
You're absolutely right. That's the thing about
No,
it.
but see, like, you guys don't understand. What's worse for me is I get the glare.
That's because
he looks right at me.
He told you.
No, he didn't.
You should know, Penny.
I know it was my interview, but like I don't remember what I said 5 seconds ago. And you're going to ask me about a few days ago? Are you kidding me?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even know they're my interviews if I didn't see myself on the screen half the time. Because, like you said, listen, you didn't see Crazy out there doing interviews. Why is that? Because Crazy got there a little bit later than us, and he has a certain drink minimum before he'll get out there.
Yeah, that's right.
He said.
And then in Washington, D.C., I had a maximum.
Yeah. We heard.
The next day on the interview, I was like, what is that? Yes, we did. What do you mean we were in front of the White House?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The FBI knew you were in front of them.
John's like, hey, what do you mean you talked for a half hour? Yes, but we did have fun.
Yeah, you
As
did.
usual. We always have
I
fun.
was about to say, there you go.
That's right.
That's
That's
a
why we
lost leader.
keep doing this, because it's supposed to be fun.
Okay, I think we have one more interview. So let's see it is, because we don't want to get any arguments.
I'm fading in.
All
right, everybody. Again, we tell you all the great bikes here at Midwest Motorcycle. We came across this one. We liked it so much, we've been using it as a backdrop for just about all our interviews so far. And this bike is actually brought to you, to us, to everybody, by Paul and Liz. Paul built it. He's not short enough to drive it, he says.
I'm too short to drive it. That's the problem.
So basically you're saying I got no chance. And
No, because you see,
and Liz drives
Yeah.
it, so there you go.
the height difference there.
So you and I, we're riding bitch whenever we're with Liz.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Pretty much.
That's what I thought. So listen, so I'm going to go around. We're going to show the shots that we have of this bike because it's very unique. But tell us how you came up with the idea, what you had to do to create it, but it's definitely something else.
Yeah, it was just a hodgepodge of different parts. We found the body laying in a junkyard. Some kids were about to run it over with their four-wheelers playing around. Like, I think I can use that. We've had the bike for 7-8 years now. About 8 years. This is the fourth time that we've totally rebuilt it. We've wrecked it once. It had a big Springer front end, and the front fender come undone, and it caught into the tire and slid it into a telephone pole.
Yeah.
So then it got turned into this big monstrosity that we've made. It's a 45 wheelies rear body, a Kawasaki front clip, handmade Volkswagen chassis underneath it with a 1676. It's got small block 327 valve springs in it just to play with it. It's got over 200 pounds of weight in the front end, and it still stands up in all four gears. No matter what she does, she'll stand it straight up and have fun with it, too.
Really?
She has no fear when it comes to that one.
So Liz, it's a blast to drive.
Oh yeah.
So what was like the first time you got on it? Were you kind of like, this is kind of different, I'm digging it, and what can I do with it?
First time I got on it, I actually popped it into a wheelie over 50 foot long before I finally got it back on the ground because she just wanted to travel. Took me a little while to actually get used to driving her because she's also left-hand throttle, which most people can't even begin to fathom for riding. But
unique and tough for most bikers
Yeah.
that aren't used to that.
so it took me a little bit to get my throttle response where I needed it to be, but she's a blast. I take her all over the place.
Something about popping a wheelie on your bike that just hooks you on that bike. For some, I don't know what it is. Not saying I've ever done it. Just saying, I've heard that something about popping a wheelie, it just gets you hooked on bikes.
It's fun. It's fun.
So, do you guys have this in the competition for the show?
Yeah.
All right. And so, what's the category?
Rat.
All right, there you go. All right, so good luck. I mean, the detail is unbelievable, so it'd be pretty hard not to do well. And I'm sure you've seen the trophies over there.
Yes, they are
amazing.
rather unique and nice.
They are very cool, very cool. So, all right, man. Paul,
Thank you.
Liz, thanks, and we'll
Thank
definitely
you.
know if we see you guys out on the street. We'll recognize you.
Oh, yeah. She stands out with that cannon pointed at everybody.
Yeah, she does. And I'm sure people get out of the way.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that they do.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, have a great one.
You too.
There you go, Paul and Liz.
All right.
That was in the rat division,
Yes, it was.
and they won it.
They did, and rightfully so. That was a cool bike. Like, I love that every time you look at it, you see something else that's on there. Like, it
That's
was
pretty
just,
cool. You can spend a long time, and then you go back and you wait, what?
yeah. I mean,
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
that there's pretty much everything there but the kitchen sink, but then I could be wrong because there might be one in
I
there.
think that was underneath.
It might have been. You know what?
Could have been.
Could have been.
But, you know, Shawn, you definitely can't ride that bike because I just don't think you're going to reach, you know.
Actually, you're absolutely right, because Paul built the bike and he can't ride it. He said he's too short, so Liz rides it.
There you go.
So she drives it. Of course, we were just talking because on that particular bike, the clutch is on the right
Yeah.
and would it just throw us off.
Oh, yeah.
I would have hit the brake. I'd have crushed myself.
Yeah.
You go to shift gears,
Yeah.
hit the brake, or you go to put on the brake, hit the clutch.
I would never, and then you try to vice versa. If you go from that to a regular bike, no way.
Yeah,
But
forget it.
It was. I'm glad they won, but it was very. It had a lot of things.
It did.
You don't know what came with it and what people just left there.
I'm just surprised, that she rides it up on that metal seat, man, because, it's a cool bike, but I think that would hurt, after a while, even though it's, on, 3 wheels.
Yeah, you don't want to do multi-state stuff with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's not a cross-country bike.
But I love, the little, drunk people that are,
Yep.
in there. It's cool, because they actually have, the little alcohol minis that, they kind of, fused in there in their hand, and
Yep.
they're just, sprawled. It's
You
fun.
would just make them just out of parts. He said, I got bored, so I just made the people.
But I love
So that's
rat
cool.
bikes and cars because it's just interesting and unique how people come up with stuff, out of nothing, which is, I love that.
Nope, it was
So
very good.
They, rightfully so, they won that one.
Yeah, well, I
Awesome.
think we're
I think
towards
we're
the
all
end.
done. Yeah,
Are
because
we at the
we
end?
got more interviews coming in. What do you got?
Oh, well, earlier I said that that we had a special guest spot from somebody overseas or another country or
From
something.
another country.
Yeah.
I get to guess at this?
Well, it's another country. It's not overseas, but you can take a guess.
Well, it's over a lake then.
A
You gotta
couple
get
big
the lake
ones
to
there.
get there.
Yeah.
All right, I think I know who it is. All right, you going to throw it and we'll see. All right.
All right, here we go.
I have to do a family shout out. If you are ever in Orlando, my brother Shawn is the GM of the Orlando Predators, which, not to be confused with the CFL, the Canadian Football League, which is where I am, or the NFL, which is where many of you are, or football, as in soccer football. If you ever go to Orlando, you have to go see an indoor arena football game and say hi to my brother, Shawn. Yay, so shout out to my brother, Shawn.
All right.
Oh!
Enjoy.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, that is one of my sisters. That's actually my oldest sister.
There you go.
She's going to yell at me for that.
Ah.
But
She was giving kudos to her
that
little
was
brother.
very nice for her. Yep. So they're in Canada. So her husband Neil and their son James. She was sending over some hockey stuff, and he was having a blast out there. You'd have loved to see him out there on the hockey rink.
Oh, yeah.
To see James out there on the hockey rink. But Joy, thank you. That was very nice of her to do a shout out and talk about the Predators and talk so nicely about her brother. And so.
She was
Listen,
paid. She was paid for it. Just talking nicely about you.
some of you may recognize her. A bunch of you should recognize her, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So Joy has been on multiple TV shows. She's been in everything.
She's been on everything.
The funniest part is, one day I'm in the bedroom working on something, and I hear the voice in the other room. That sounds like my sister. And Colleen goes, I come walking out, I go, what's that? She goes, oh yeah, Joy's on. It's the Hallmark Channel. Colleen's watching the Hallmark Channel. There's my sister on the Hallmark Channel. But, it's Degrassi High. That was one in Canada. Then a lot of people here would know her from Life with Derek.
Yeah.
She was the mom on Life with Derek. And that has now a new spinoff.
Yeah.
And that's Life with Luca.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so she got that going on. So, and then, like Lock and Key, did I say that
I
one yet?
loved that show.
Lock and Key.
I loved that show.
And then there's things that, like she's doing and she can't even tell me. I have
Yeah?
to wait till they come out. Really, you can't even tell me? She goes, nope.
Nope.
So listen,
NDAs.
she's just fantastic. I love her. And her husband, James, their son. But you got to follow her. So she's Tanner Full of Joy.
Yep.
Yeah, so
On
if you go on
Instagram.
Instagram, Taylor Full of Joy, and I think she might be. I know she's on Facebook, but I know I think it might be Joy Allison Tanner on Facebook. But you got to check out her shows. Got to check out the new show. Now I don't know if that's only being shown in Canada right now. The Life with Luca, but if you got Roku, like you guys do, so I'm gonna go to your place.
Check it out.
You can see it there. So anyways, That is one of my beautiful sisters. That's Joy. So thank you, Joy. Can't wait to see all you guys. Hopefully either we'll head up to Canada or hopefully you guys can come down here and we can all get together soon. So, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah, very cool.
Good.
All right, I think we've kind of run our course
Yeah.
for tonight, man.
Yep. Because we got to bail on this room because they need it for something. So I just want to say, hey, check out the Cycle Fever. We got a lot of stuff going on for Bike Week, and come check out the Predators. We got some music going on that we're going to be announcing for the Predators concert series.
Concert series.
Without a doubt, we're going to have 4 concerts. That's a done deal. It's just right now we're trying to pick the bands, pick the best.
Pick the band so that once we post it out there and tell everybody, they know exactly who they've got.
Yep.
And then we just got between that and craziness with Bike Week.
Yep.
Coming up.
So
Starting next Thursday.
We'll be at Burning
Friday,
Bike.
rather.
Is that Burning Bike Friday?
Well, so next Friday is when is March 3rd, which is when Bike Week officially starts, and
Yep.
it goes all the way through the 12th,
Yep.
which is a Sunday, and Saturday the 4th is when Nova Rex is playing, and then we're going to be doing some coleslaw wrestling that Wednesday with Super Dave
Yep.
and JRR, and we've got all kinds.
Cackleberries.
Burning Bike
Cackleberries will be
Burning
over
Bike
there.
is March 10th, which is the Friday.
Okay,
after,
so that's
yeah.
it. So
'Cause
Kenny's
it kind
the
of like
Saturday.
ends the event.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got that. We got Cackleberries. We'll be out there doing that, and who knows where else we'll end up.
But
Yep.
speaking of, by the way, if you see us at Ryder Park or out and about, we do have some VIP tickets to Burning Bike. So if you do see us, be sure to ask, and we can give them
What's
out.
the code word? We should make them say something like,
Oh, here it comes.
"Saw you on Cycle Fever TV," or what do we got?
Yeah, well, because remember you gave out some at Seminole Harley.
Pickle shots.
You went on stage.
Fire! Yes, I did.
Where?
That's right. So we'll disperse those. But if you see us, come up, ask for them. Talk. The code's going to be pickle shots. That's it. And then we'll know that you saw the show and you deserve some tickets.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Any shout outs real quick? Anybody you got to...
We've got our usual shout outs, all our first responders. Thank you very much. We love you guys. You know what? I will do one. My niece, Kate, this is her senior year, and she's been accepted like every college she's put out there for.
Do it.
So I think UF comes out tonight or tomorrow, one of those 2 days. That's the last one. And then she's making her decision. We'll have a little party for her. So congratulations, Kate.
Congratulations.
Very
Great
cool.
young lady.
Are you going to do the hat reveal?
I don't know how we're going to do it.
9 o'clock.
All right.
Stick it.
Real quick, just so you guys know, we are huge advocates of suicide prevention. The number is 988. If you feel like you need help, they're always there to help you, and so are Jared and Heidi Strickland with Mission 22. And just remember, we would rather be here for you today than at your funeral tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'm good. Basically, I'm good. Let's throw it out. And
We'll pack it up and get it out of here so they can have their room.
all right. Well,
Hey.
ready?
Yeah.
Yep. I screwed it up last time.
All right.
All right, everybody. Join the adventure and enjoy the ride. We'll see you,
guys.
everybody.
That's a wrap.
Thanks.
So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's a microwave. Yeah, the microwave.